That could have been your daughter. That could have been your son. Maybe it was a black guy against a white girl this time, but it could have been any other kind of whatever. It could have been your son, your 14-year-old son getting on this bus or train, and maybe he was black and it was like an old white guy that stopped him, that had mental illness, that had 14 prior arrests. It doesn't matter what they look like, okay? The fact remains that it was one person who's had a history of violence against another person who literally did nothing, just sat there on the train after work, after getting off of their job at a pizzeria, trying to make an honest living after moving to a new country, escaping war. Like, make it make sense. And there's been a lot of these cases the past week or two that I've been seeing on the news, just of senseless sort of killings, like the Eric guy in DC who was an intern. Just random ass crimes that could have been prevented. You know, you can look up videos of what happened on the train, because there's a whole video of everything that happened. He sat behind her for like 4 minutes, nothing happened. He took out this Swiss knife, he just stabbed her, and he like swung all the way back with force. She just literally just sitting there on her phone, like she didn't expect anything at all to happen. He just swung all the way back, stabbed her in the neck, and she was like you can see her shock, like what, you wouldn't even understand what's happening to you. And then he just got up and left and went through the wagon, like the cart, the train cart, and nobody stopped him. People saw him stab her and they literally just left. They just kind of let her bleed out. And imagine like the last thoughts going through your head when you're bleeding to death, and you're just like, first of all, you're in shock because you're like, what just happened, you know? And then no one's helping you and you just bleed out to death. Your family's not there. Like, it's another thing, like her family, they declined her body coming back to Ukraine for a funeral, and their reason was, oh, she probably would have been wanting to get buried in America, which I don't know them, I don't know. But my guess, my first instinct was that they were just saying that because it's probably very expensive to get her body sent back to Ukraine, for them to hold this whole funeral for her during the war, where I don't know what her family's been going through, but everybody over there, I still have family there, everybody's been going through a lot over there. They're dealing with war. You think they have money for that? Like, even if they didn't deal with war, people over there, they don't have money like that. Like, heart breaks them, because I'm sure her family wanted her body to be back just so they can pay respects and say goodbye. But like, realistically, they probably were like, yeah, we can't, you know? So that's what even makes it even sadder, and not enough people are talking about it. And the whole thing is just, it's just something that could have been prevented, and more people need to be talking about it.